Hey, what's going on, guys? Scissor Skater here, and welcome to First Try Fridays episode number 28. For those of you new to my channel, this is a series I do every single Friday where you guys leave a Call of Duty Black Ops 3 class down below in the comments. You can pick the gun, pick the class, pick the camo, pick the specialist. You can add challenges, you can add whatever you want with your class. And I go in and pick one of the classes at random and then use it in my very first game of Black Ops 3 for the day. Then I upload and commentate to the gameplay. No matter if we do really well or really bad, we can go 0-40, 40-0, no matter what. The gameplay goes up. You guys get to see some true skill, and it's a pretty fun series to do. So, little announcement about First Try Fridays. There's going to be no more than 4 First Try Fridays left for Black Ops 3. So, if you guys do want your class to be used, you have a guaranteed 4 more shots to do it. So, again, if you want that, be sure to leave a class down below. But first things first, before we get into this week's class, got a couple news bits to share with you guys. I am recording this First Try Fridays on, well, actually it is Friday. It's 1:53 in the morning right now. I wanted to record this actually before I started my day on Friday because I wanted to get out of work tomorrow at about 3:30, and then I come home, play a little bit of the new Fracture game mode, and then go out and play Pokemon Go with my friends because that game is the mobile game is just so much fun. Like last weekend I played 24 hours plus of that game within 3 days. I really like that game. But the reason I mentioned that is usually I wait till afternoon on Friday because that's when all the news comes out. So there may be something new that I might not be mentioning in this little news bit, and if there is, it'll be down in the description in the comments. But first things first, this weekend is double XP weekend for weapons. So you double weapon XP if you guys need to level up your weapons. And then Fracture, the new Black Ops 3 game mode, went live, or at least by now it should be live in the bonus playlist. It's a new game mode. I'm going to be posting a video tomorrow on Saturday detailing everything you need to know about that game mode, so you can stay tuned for that. And then my other bit of news is I already got my laptop back already, if you guys saw the last First Try Fridays and been around on this channel. So there's going to be a guaranteed live stream this weekend, guaranteed Monday, and I'm most likely going to be doing it Saturday morning into the afternoon with my friend, probably live stream some Zetsubo no Shima Zombies, because we haven't done that on my channel yet, and we really want to do the Easter egg, so we're probably going to be doing that tomorrow, so you can look forward to that. Unless I go and play Pokemon Go. But I should be good until nighttime to go and do that. But that's all the news I have, so let's get into this week's class. This week, the class was suggested by Madden Mobile Eagle, who wanted me to use the Pharo with the Quick Draw Suppressor and Reflex attachments. We have the MR6 with the Extended Mag attachments. And then the 3 perks he wanted me to use are Blind Eye, Tracker, and Blast Suppressor. And we had an extra point with this class, so I threw on a Concussion Grenade as well. As for the specialist, I felt like using the Ripper today, and we're playing some Kill Confirmed on Spyro. We went 29 and 14 overall, did pretty decent with 25 confirms, and yeah, that's it about the gameplay. There's nothing really much to say about that, except be sure to leave a class for next week's First Try Fridays, because again, 4 more until we end this season of First Try Friday. So let's get into this week's topic, and that's digital games versus physical games, and which I prefer and which you prefer. And I want you to comment which you prefer, digital games or physical copies, and why. Because tech's been changing, as technology has been changing, as it's been changing and the new consoles arrives, physical games are kind of being brushed to the side. And at least for me, that's how it's going right now. Now, back in, what was it, 2013? Yeah, 2013's E3, when Microsoft revealed the Xbox One, one of the big things they were pushing was the digital games, and people really didn't want digital games back then. They thought that it was unnecessary, and pair that with their initial, you had to be online 24/7 and all these bad things about the Xbox One. People just weren't feeling the digital games, and even myself, I found myself saying, like, I want physical games. I like the disc. I like to have a physical copy. I don't want digital games. Why would I want this? And at least for me, that's not the case anymore. There's no reason to get physical games because they're just inferior. I mean, there's just so many more upsides to digital games right now compared to physical copies. One of the things is that physical games just, the disc runs slower than a digital copy, and they can't hold as much data, and another thing about physical games that you actually have to get up and put a physical copy into your console, whereas you could just press a digital game on your console without having to get up and go change the disc. And that, I mean, that's like not a big deal at all, but it is kind of annoying. Like, I have Destiny physical and I have Guitar Hero Live physical because I got that on discount, which I'll get back to in a little bit. But like sometimes I'll be playing Guitar Hero and then I play COD and then I want to play some Destiny and I click on, I'm like, oh, I'm all comfy now, I gotta get up and put Destiny in the console. I mean, yo, not a big deal, but that's a point. But digital games run faster, they run smoother, they're just superior to physical copies. And in today's day and age, you have to actually install the physical, you have to get the physical disc and then you have to stick it in your Xbox and install the game anyway. So why would you even like want a physical copy? Just get a digital one and save that extra step. You even get like, with digital games, you get midnight release. Like, you don't have to go out to a GameStop at midnight release and wait till it's midnight at your time. For a lot of these midnight releases, they're releasing on like Eastern time zone, or they're releasing even earlier than the midnight release. So if you're in like the Pacific time zone or even somewhere across the world, you can get the new game like 2 hours, 3 hours earlier before it comes out actually. And there's all these digital sales, and digital has so much going for it. One thing that people were kind of bummed about, and that I'm kind of bummed about, I was bummed about at first but not anymore, is that digital games, you really can't bring, like, you can't do much with them. You can't share them and things like that. One workaround I found that I've been doing is that you can just bring your hard drive. Like, I have an external hard drive. You can just bring that over to a friend's house. If you want to go play a game at your friend's house, that works fine. You just put it in your Xbox and sign in and you're good to go. You can play Dragon Ball Xenoverse, which I do at my friend's house and things like that. The one thing you can't do is actually like let friends borrow your game. You can work around it, but there are limitations to it. But for the most part, you can't let friends borrow games and do things like that compared to physical copies. That's the one thing that physical copies still have going for them. But still, if I let my friend borrow a physical Xbox One game right now, they have to spend a couple hours installing that into the Xbox. Not a couple hours, but, you know, at least 30 minutes installing it into the Xbox. It's kind of unfortunate when you can just have a digital copy, you know, maybe give them your hard drive or do things like that. So at least for me, I'm all digital. I've been all digital since spring 2015. The only way that I'll get physical copies right now is if it's on sale. Say I'm at a Target or something, I see a game for a nice price, I'm going to pick it up because I can't get it for that online. That's the only reason I'd get a physical copy. As of right now, I'm all digital. Physical copies are inferior, digital is superior, and that is my feelings on digital games versus physical games right now. 3 years ago, I was all physical. Right now, I'm all digital. So I want to know what you guys are. Do you prefer physical copies or digital copies with your games right now? Leave your opinion and why down below in the comments. And if you guys didn't comment a class for next week's First Try Fridays, be sure to do that as well. But with that, guys, thanks for watching. As always, I'm Sinister Skater. Be sure to drop a like if you guys like the video. Dislike it if you dislike it. And subscribe for future Black Ops 3 content if you guys aren't already. And thanks for watching. I'll see you guys on a future video. Peace out.